Top 20 Product Backlog Interview Questions. Question 1. What is the purpose of the product backlog? A. To manage development tasks for the team. B. To prioritize and organize features for the product. C. To list all bugs reported during development. D. To define project deadlines and release dates. The correct answer is B. To prioritize and organize features for the product. The backlog contains prioritized tasks and features for product development. Question 2. Who is responsible for maintaining the product backlog? A. Product Manager. B. Scrum Master. C. Product Owner. D. Development Team. The correct answer is C. Product Owner. The product owner is responsible for defining and maintaining the backlog. Question 3. What is a feature in the product backlog? A. A completed task ready for release. B. A user requirement or functionality to be developed. C. A milestone within the product lifecycle. D. A fixed project deadline. The correct answer is B. A user requirement or functionality to be developed. Features describe desired functionality from the user perspective. Question 4. What does backlog grooming refer to? A. Fixing bugs in the backlog. B. Reprioritizing and refining backlog items. C. Completing all items in the backlog. D. Scheduling sprints for backlog items. The correct answer is B. Reprioritizing and refining backlog items. Grooming ensures the backlog is up to date and relevant for upcoming sprints. Question 5. What does epic refer to in the backlog? A. A small, manageable task. B. A high-level feature that can be broken down. C. A sprint goal to be achieved. D. A release milestone for the product. The correct answer is B. A high-level feature that can be broken down. Epics are large features that are later broken into smaller stories. Question 6. How often should the product backlog be updated? A. Only at the start of each sprint. B. Whenever new requirements arise or priorities change. C. Once per quarter. D. Once the development team requests changes. The correct answer is B. Whenever new requirements arise or priorities change. The backlog should be continuously updated to reflect changes and new insights. Question 7. What is a user story in the product backlog? A. A bug report from a customer. B. A small feature or task from the user's perspective. C. A release milestone. D. A project's overall deadline. The correct answer is B. A small feature or task from the user's perspective. User stories describe product functionality from the end user's point of view. Question 8. What is the purpose of backlog prioritization? A. To ensure that the most important tasks are completed first. B. To create a timeline for product development. C. To organize team meetings. D. To list tasks in chronological order. The correct answer is A. To ensure that the most important tasks are completed first. Prioritization ensures the team focuses on the most valuable features first. Question 9. What should the product backlog contain? A. Only user stories and tasks. B. User stories, epics, bugs, and technical tasks. C. Only functional requirements. D. Only features for the next release. The correct answer is B. User stories, epics, bugs, and technical tasks. The backlog includes everything needed for the product, including features, bugs, and tasks. Question 10. What is velocity in relation to the product backlog? A. The rate at which the team completes backlog items. B. The number of features planned for release. C. The cost of backlog items. D. The total backlog size. The correct answer is A. The rate at which the team completes backlog items. Velocity measures the amount of work the team can handle in a sprint. Question 11. How is the product backlog prioritized? A. Based on the development team's availability. B. Based on business value, dependencies, and urgency. C. By the development team only. D. By random selection. The correct answer is B. Based on business value, dependencies, and urgency. Prioritization considers the product's goals, value, and urgency of tasks. Question 12. What is a backlog item? A. A task for the development team to complete. B. A user request or feature to be developed. C. An item that has already been completed. D. A deadline for the product release. The correct answer is B. A user request or feature to be developed. Backlog items can be user stories, tasks, or bugs that need attention. Question 13. What happens to backlog items that are not completed in a sprint? A. They are removed from the backlog. B. They are added to the next sprint's backlog. C. They are reprioritized and discarded. D. They are given to the project manager. The correct answer is B. They are added to the next sprint's backlog. Incomplete tasks are carried over to the next sprint for completion. Question 14. What is the role of the Scrum Master in backlog management? A. To prioritize the backlog. B. To create user stories. C. To facilitate backlog refinement and ensure clarity. D. To approve or reject backlog items. The correct answer is C. To facilitate backlog refinement and ensure clarity. The Scrum Master helps ensure that backlog items are well defined and understood. Question 15. How can backlog items be broken down? A. By the Scrum Master only. B. By the product owner during backlog grooming. C. By the development team when assigning tasks. D. By random decision. The correct answer is B. By the product owner during backlog grooming. Backlog items are broken into smaller tasks during grooming to make them actionable. Question 16. What is the difference between an epic and a user story? A. Epics are smaller tasks, and user stories are larger. B. Epics are broader and more high-level than user stories. C. User stories are for testing, epics are for development. D. There is no difference, they are interchangeable terms. The correct answer is B. Epics are broader and more high-level than user stories. Epics represent large features that are broken into smaller user stories. Question 17. What does definition of done mean for backlog items? A. It defines the completion criteria for backlog items. B. It determines the order of backlog items. C. It defines the budget for backlog tasks. D. It sets deadlines for completing backlog items. The correct answer is A. It defines the completion criteria for backlog items. The definition of done ensures backlog items meet agreed upon completion standards. Question 18. How is backlog refinement different from backlog prioritization? A. Refinement adjusts backlog priorities. Prioritization adds new items. B. Refinement involves improving item clarity. Prioritization arranges them. C. Refinement adds new items. Prioritization clarifies old ones. D. There is no difference. The correct answer is B. Refinement involves improving item clarity. Prioritization arranges them. Refinement improves item descriptions. Prioritization orders them based on value. Question 19. What is a technical task in the product backlog? A. A bug fix. B. A non-functional task required for development. C. A user story. D. A feature to be developed. The correct answer is B. A non-functional task required for development. Technical tasks support the product but aren't directly visible to users. Question 20. What is the significance of sprint planning in backlog management? A. It schedules specific backlog items for each sprint. B. It defines the overall product vision. C. It removes items from the backlog. D. It sets long-term milestones for the product. The correct answer is A. It schedules specific backlog items for each sprint. Sprint planning ensures that the right items are selected for development.